What we have here is a AC Tesla destination charger, and it uses the proprietary Tesla plug. Now, as you can see, I do not drive a Tesla, and this will not fit. But I have a solution, and it is right in my pocket. I have a Tesla charging plug, I have an adapter, we're ready to charge. Welcome everyone to Ready Steady Charge. My name is Solomon, and today I am going to show you how you can charge using a Tesla destination charger, even if you do not have a Tesla vehicle. We're going to use an adapter. This is a AC charging adapter that adapts the Tesla destination charger, which is the Tesla plug, with the J1772, which is what all non-Tesla EVs use. First, I'm going to show you how this adapter works. It's actually pretty straightforward. You just take the Tesla plug, put it into the adapter, and then you plug the adapter into your vehicle. It's all very straightforward. Now, what would be interesting is to test out a lot of these destination chargers and see. So, in the latter part of the video, I'm going to go visit 10 different Tesla destination chargers and try to charge using this adapter. And we will see how many works out of 10. I'm sure many EV drivers already know these basic information, but I would like to still discuss the difference between Tesla charging and everyone else. So for AC charging, Tesla uses its proprietary plug in North America. And it only works for Teslas, and the Tesla plug cannot be plugged into any other vehicles except for Teslas. All non-Tesla vehicles uses the J1772. In North America, this is called Type 1. In Europe, they have a different one, it's called Type 2. So, we're in North America, let's only talk about Type 1. So simply put, Teslas have a different plug than everyone else, and you cannot directly plug it into any vehicle that is not a Tesla. Now, let me show you a little bit about how this adapter works. Let's just take a look at what makes it work. So it has the standard Type 1 J1772 plug. So this end goes into the vehicle, and this end is a receptacle for the Tesla plug. Now, I need to mention that this only works for AC charging. Don't try this on a DC fast charger, it won't work. And this has a specification of 40 amps and 250 volts, which is suitable for use as one of these Tesla destination chargers. And one additional feature is that it has this lock right here. This lock just locks the Tesla plug into it so it doesn't fall off. And yeah, it's quite simple. Let me show you how it works. Okay, now I have the Tesla plug. So how this is supposed to work is you're going to put the Tesla plug into the adapter first. So like this. And I will lock that so it doesn't fall off. And then this will basically go into the vehicle. Now, something you have to be quite aware of is that because of the extra length on the adapter, it does hang kind of long. So just make sure you're parked close enough to the destination charger so that it's not putting too much strain on your charge port. So we're back in the vehicle. It's a little bit cold and windy outside. Now, when I plug this into the vehicle, it's not charging. Nothing's happening. And I found that there's something I can do to make it work. So I'm going to turn off the vehicle. And then after that, I'm gonna turn it back on. So when I first tried this, this seemed to make it work. Oh, look at that. It's charging. Okay, so let's take a look at the charging speed. It's charging at 7.6 kilowatts, which is a little bit higher than what I would normally get with the J1772 plug. J1772 usually provides this vehicle with 7.4 kilowatts. 7.6 versus 7.4 is not that big of a difference, but hey, it's a tiny bit faster. And let's take a look at the realistic charging speed. So let's take a look at our OBD display. It does say 6.6 to 6.5 kilowatts. And this means we are charging the Hyundai Kona Electric at just over 10% battery per hour. This is Elk Island National Park. This is a national park just east of Edmonton. This place is actually quite good in terms of charging. Let's take a look at this one. What we have is basically AC charging. Now we got two different stalls. That's the one I'm plugged in at. This one has a Tesla destination charger. So this is the Tesla plug, Tesla only. And they're very kind and generous because they have a J1772 plug as well. So this is compatible with basically all non-Tesla EVs. And here we have basically the same setup. One Tesla here, one J1772, and we are currently charging using the adapters. So, you know, this one works, Elk Island National Park. So this one works, that works, and it's charging. So I guess we'll count this as 1 out of 10. I'm going to go to 9 other destination chargers. They're not going to be on the same day. So I'm going to make those visits on different days. And yeah, guess we'll see you on the next one. Welcome back. And welcome to Sherwood Park. This is a Tesla destination charger in a place called The Market. So this is in Sherwood Park. And in this particular, spot, you only have the one Tesla proprietary Tesla plug destination charger. So as you can see, we are plugged in, and it is charging. Now, thankfully, this one didn't give me as much trouble. I basically, put the Tesla plug into the adapter and then plug into the car, and then it worked right away. I didn't have to do the thing where I had to plug it in, turn off the vehicle, turn on the vehicle. Seems like it just worked right away, so that's pretty nice. Let's go in and see what kind of charging speed we're getting. Let's see. Okay, 7.4 kilowatts. Ooh, briefly jumped to 7.5. This is basically exactly as high as I would expect for charging speed if I was plugged into a regular J1772 AC charger. So this is pretty much equivalent to a really fast charging AC charger that, non-Tesla vehicle would use. So yeah, that is a very good charging speed. But hey, the second one is working. And it gave me less trouble than the first one, which I'm glad about. So let's keep going. Let's go to the third one. Welcome to destination charger number 3. All right, so where are we? This is Edson, actually. Leo's Kitchen and Bar. So we got a Tesla destination charger. This is the only one here, and it's Tesla plug only. This one's working, and it's working just fine. Didn't need any of the, turning off the vehicle and turn it back on thing. So just plugged in and worked right away. Now there's a hotel over there. Right over there, there are more Tesla destination chargers. So there's a couple around here. Let's take a look at the charging speed here. Ooh. 7.2 kilowatts. So this is, I guess, the slowest so far, but anything over 7 is pretty good. That gives us a realistic charging speed of around 6.3 to 6.4 kilowatts, which is exactly 10% battery per hour for the Kona Electric. Okay, so looks like number 3 works, and that's good news. So 3 for 3 so far with the adapter. One of the things I do want to say is, one of the scenarios where this adapter becomes so useful is in situations like this, where you got a level 2 charger, but it's Tesla only. So, if there's someone's charging here and you really need charging, this adapter is going to be really helpful. So this is one of those scenarios where having the adapter is better than not having it. But thankfully, a new DC fast charger just opened up in Edson. 2 Flow 50 kilowatt chargers and 6 Tesla superchargers. So there's very little need now for absolutely having a charge here if you come to Edson. But before the DC fast chargers, you can only rely on these ones. All right, so 3 for 3. Let's go on to the next one. Welcome to Jasper. This is destination charger number 4. So let's see if this is working. Well, I already know because it's plugged in. It is not charging. So this is the train station in Jasper, and we have basically a setup of 2 Tesla destination chargers and 2 J1772s. Of course, I could have plugged into the other one, but we're testing out the adapter, so here we are. So it is not charging right now. This kind of behaved like the one in Elk Island National Park. So let me go in the car and turn the vehicle off and turn it on again. Let's see if that will start. Alright, so as you can see, not charging at all. So let's turn this off. And let's turn it on again. This did work last time with the one in Elk Island National Park, so let's see if this one will work. Nope. This one did not work. Let me try again. Okay, so this particular destination seems to have the same issue as the one in Elk Island National Park, where it won't start charging when I plug in. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna turn this off. And I'm gonna turn it on again. Because that's what made the Elk Island National Park destination work. So let's see if this will make it work. Oh, look at that. Ooh, yes. Okay, all right. This is working. Wow, okay. I was actually a bit worried that this one's gonna be the dud. But yeah, 7.1 kilowatts, nice. Let's see what we're getting in terms of the real world charging speed. It's 6.2, 6.3. That's not terrible. That's just a little bit less than 10% per hour. Yeah, let's go. Wow, okay, so that worked. Yeah, let's take a look. So, yeah, you see the little green light blinking. That's definitely charging. And you see the green stripe of light. Yeah, this is all working. So you may ask yourself, well, why is this adapter used in this scenario? Where you have, I don't know, a J1772 right here. Right there. And another one right here. Why don't you just, plug into one of these? Why do you have to take up a plug from Tesla? Now here's the answer that I will give you based on some experience. So when I came here last time, I was with my friend John, and we were doing the 3,000 kilometer road trip from Calgary to Prince Rupert. You can click here for that video. And what we discovered was when we came here, we plugged into this J1772. And on this one, there is a Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV plugged into the other J1772. And what we discovered was that the two J1772s split power. So what that means is, you know, if I'm here alone, I plug into one of the J1772s, it will give me about 7.4 kilowatts, which is the normal, you know, level 2 AC charging speed. However, when both plugs are in use, it splits the power. So we got around 3.5 kilowatts. And 3.5 compared to 7.4, it's a little bit less than half, and that's not great. So imagine a scenario where one of the J1772 is already occupied, and you are in a situation where you are splitting power. If no one is using the Tesla plug, well, why not get yourself 7 kilowatts off of one of those, right? To further explain this, let's trace the conduits. So this is the J1772. This one goes into that one. Okay, let's go to this J1772. So here, into that one. So two J1772s goes into the same conduit. And this one has the 60 amps, 600 volt AC max. Now the two Tesla destination chargers, they have the same setup. So two conduits going into this one, and it has the same rating. This leads me to believe that both J1772s splits between them, and both Tesla destination chargers splits between them. So if you have a situation where, again, someone else is on a J1772 and you don't have a Tesla, then it may benefit both of you for you to now use an adapter and use the Tesla plug. Because when you split power, you not only reduce your own power, you reduce the other person's power as well, and they may get a low charging speed that they're not expecting. So in this scenario where there are only two vehicles, it may be beneficial for both drivers if you use one of these, an adapter. Okay, so this being the fourth destination charger we've checked out, I think I see a little pattern here. Wherever we have this quad station setup, so the two J1772s and the two Tesla destination charger, it seems like if we use the adapter, we need to plug it in, and it doesn't quite work, and you turn off the vehicle, you turn it on again, and that seems to make it work. Honestly, I'm not too sure why that is, but if it works, it works. So the ones where you have a single Tesla destination charger and no other J1772s, those setups seems to work right away. You just plug it in just like any AC charging plug, and then it starts working. So yeah, starting to see a pattern here. Let's go to destination charger number 5. Welcome to destination charger number 5. All right, so we are back in Edmonton. This is Nordstrom rack, and again we have a quad charger setup. So two Tesla destination chargers, two J1772s, and again we're plugged in with the adapter. So this one seems to be working right away actually. So I did not have to do the, turn the vehicle off and then on again after plug-in to make it work. So it looks like this one worked. Let's go into the vehicle and see what kind of speed we're getting. Oh. And as you can probably tell, the weather has changed. There's a lot of snow now. So, okay, let's see what kind of speed we're getting. Ooh, 6.3 kilowatts. Okay, well, that is not super fast for level 2 charging, but at least it works. So realistic charging speed is 5.6. So this is charging at less than 10% per hour. So you know how before I mentioned that we have the same quad charger setup again? It's actually not quite the case. It's actually 3 Tesla destination chargers and 1 J1772. So we have a bolt on the J1772, and all the rest are actually Tesla destination chargers. So I'm gonna show you here. So of course, I have this one. I'm using this specific one, and then we got another Tesla here. So then we have the Tesla over there, and then one J1772 for basically non-Teslas. So again, this is a situation where, you know, this adapter is very helpful, because if you came here with someone else using the J1772, then you wouldn't be able to charge unless you have an adapter. So I'm glad this worked. We are halfway through our experiment, and it's so far 5 for 5. I think it's about time we discuss what actually determines whether a Tesla destination charger will work with non-Tesla EVs. And just to reiterate, I'm talking about Tesla-specific destination chargers where you have to use an adapter. Tesla destination chargers that comes with a J1772 plug, those should work with all EVs, no problem. So what really determines whether a destination charger will work with a non-Tesla EV, and how could you tell? The simple answer is you don't know until you plug in. But the longer answer is there is something inside the Tesla destination charger. Now, all the information I'm about to give you comes from me reading on the internet. It comes from the World Wide Web, the information superhighway. So, of course, I don't have my own destination charger to play with, which means all of this comes from online. And I'm going to put some sources in the description below if you want to check them out. So basically, inside the destination charger, there is a series of switches. There is one dip switch, specifically dip switch number 2, where you can change the position from being up or being down. When the dip switch is switched to the position up, it enters what Tesla calls normal mode. When you flip it down, it goes into what's called legacy mode. And let's explain what these means. Normal mode means normal for Tesla. So a destination charger in normal mode will work with all Teslas and also some non-Tesla EVs. From what I've seen online, people said non-Tesla EVs, when plugged in on normal mode, some of them won't work, some of them will work after waiting for a while, and some of them have kind of weird quirks that makes it work sometimes and not work other times. So that's normal mode with the dip 2 switch flipped up. When you put it down, it is in legacy mode. Legacy mode means this should work with all non-Tesla EVs. So this is what physically determines whether a destination charger will work with non-Tesla EVs. As far as I can tell, the difference between normal mode and legacy mode is in the way that the charger communicates with the vehicle. And normal mode uses a slightly different protocol compared to legacy mode, which in normal mode may not work with all electric vehicles. How do you know which position this switch is in? Short answer is, for these public chargers, you don't. The only thing you can do is plug in to your vehicle and see if it works. Now, if you own the charger, or if you maintain and repair these chargers, of course you can open it up and check, but I don't need to tell you that it's a terrible idea to open up public chargers, especially when they're wired and when they're live. So we have moved position here. I guess that Chevy Bolt has, bolted. Okay, so I want to do a little experiment here. So you see this particular station has the J1772 here. Oh, okay. This is not a Tesla destination charger J1772. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna plug into this one and see if this is gonna give us any trouble. Whether I have to turn the vehicle off and on again, or whether it will just plug in and work. So let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this while holding the camera. So, apologies for the camera shake. Alright. Let's open up the charge port. Okay, let's do that. And then let's plug this in. Yeah, so Nordstrom rack is interesting because it's using a J1772 that's not from Tesla, so I think these probably won't have any problems. Okay, yeah, it's charging. I don't know if you can see the blinking green light there. I think you can. Okay, let's go back into the vehicle, see what we get. So same speed, 6.3. Yeah, so I guess the pattern here is if you have Tesla destination chargers that are for Tesla only and no J1772 Tesla destination chargers, seems like this adapter and the Kona works pretty well. You just plug in, give it a sec, and it'll work. And you know, the ones where we had combination of Tesla destination chargers and Tesla destination charger with J1772s, those ones we need to turn it off and on again. So I think we see a pattern here. All right, so 5 out of 5. This is all successful so far. Let's go to station number 6. We'll see you there.